Hey, welcome to another day of What Happened in History Today. Today's kind of a funky story. 1946, on October 15th, 1946, Hermann Göring, commander in chief of the Luftwaffe, president of the Reichstag, head of the Gestapo, prime minister of Prussia, chief forester of the Reich, chief liquidator of sequestered estates, supreme head of the National Weather Bureau, and Hitler's designated successor, dies by his own hand today. So Hermann Goering, if you ever watched any like World War II documentaries or anything like that, Hermann Goering is the big old fat guy whose outfits, man, oh man, even other Nazis went, "What the hell is this guy wearing?" He was known to change his uniforms about 5 times a day. He was very Lady Gaga-ish, sequins, feathers, leather, animal skins. It's enough to make you go, what you doing there, Hermie? He was also severely addicted to painkillers. I believe he got shot in the groin during the beer hall punch or something along those lines. But either way, he's one of the chief suspects at the Nuremberg, or I would say defendants at the Nuremberg trials. And he was sentenced to die by hanging. But the thing was, just that last act of defiance, he swallowed a cyanide pill that was hidden among some of his personal effects. But speaking of personal effects, this guy was a weird dude, in that he believed that when he turned himself in to the Allied forces, he would be treated as kind of like a dignitary. And he was of firm belief that in war, whatever happens in war, much like a soccer match, whatever happens, you headbutt a dude, you kick a dude in the shin, whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, you shake hands and you go home, and that's it. He really was almost indignant to the fact of crimes against humanity or war crimes or anything like that. There's been a couple movies done about the Nuremberg trials. Brian Cox, great actor, did portray Hermann Goering. I've used that in some of my history classes. But this dude was a freaking weirdo to begin with. Enjoyed his power. He was known, to show off. Well, when he pulled in to turn himself in, he pulls in with like 4 or 5 truckloads of personal effects. Most of them was stolen furniture, stolen artwork from predominant Jewish families. There was even a documentary that was done called Prehistoric Nazis, which I was like, what the hell? Sounds like a weird sci-fi movie. But he was a big hunter, and what he wanted to do was to turn some of the woodlands of I believe it was in Poland, that they were going to bring back through, I guess, through crossbreeding or whatever, selective breeding. They were going to bring back these animals of lore for the Aryans to hunt. He's a weird dude. But he kills himself because he was sentenced to die by hanging, along with the rest of his little merry band of fuckheads. Sorry, it is what it is. So yeah, check back tomorrow. We'll have something else for you. Actually, today's going to be a twofer because I'm going to post a different video with something different.